When I met Madonna about 10 years ago, she was a big star. She was a huge star. But now she is like the queen of a country or something, and she's actually the #1 selling artist of the millennium. Can you believe that? I actually had a chance to catch up with her recently. Check this out. Madonna.
Isaac.
How are you, darling?
I'm very good.
Well, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You really look gorgeous. What I'd like to know is, when you cut an album, you did this as therapy or something, the album, or?
I did it while I was editing my film, a documentary.
What documentary? What are you talking about? What's it called?
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Totally going to tell me a secret.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Oh, it's called I'm going to tell you a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like that Abbott and Costello thing, like
Yeah.
who's on first?
No, I'm going to tell you a secret is the name of the record. Confessions
Right.
on a Dance Floor is, no, the record's Confessions. The movie's A Secret. So obviously I have to get something off my chest.
Well, now tell me about this look, because this is sort of like an unveiling of a new Madonna.
Well, I really got into listening to all the old Studio 54 records while I was creating the record. I mean, when you hear those records, don't you just have to get up and down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So that was my inspiration, and that's the kind of record I wanted to make. And so then you're looking at all the artwork and pictures of people from that era, and that's really fun and inspiring. And unlike, you know, the sort of minimalist fashion thing that's happening, it's like you could never wear too much.
Yes,
Too many
so true.
things back in that day, and I like that.
You're kind of like the next step after Studio 54. Like, you were the queen of dance music, right?
Yeah, but I came in right as that era was ending, so I never got to
That's what I mean.
experience the Halston moment. You know what I mean? The Bianca Jagger, Liza Minnelli,
Yes.
Yves Saint Laurent thing. You know what I mean?
I see.
And so I'm gonna just make that moment for myself.
Fantastic. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And you'll get people back on the dance floor.
I hope so.
I think that's the original fan base, is people who dance.
Dance music,
That's
which is
right.
another reason I wanted to do it again, because I felt like I wanted to get back to how I started in the first place. Because you can lose sight of why you do the things you do, right? I'm sure you understand that.
Yes, I do. I read somewhere that you said that Lourdes is sort of an inspiration in your music. Can you explain to me how that works? How old
Of
is
course, she just turned 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's impossible. She's 9?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, 9 going on 19.
Oh my God.
She's a bit of a disco queen herself.
Is she?
Oh, yes.
What sign is Lourdes?
She's Libra.
She's Libra, like me.
But her moon is in Scorpio.
Oh, that's good. Because you're
I'm Leo.
right?
Leos and Libras get along.
They do. Now, you do a lot. How do you do so much and balance it with Lourdes?
My personal life. I have a tremendous pain threshold. I work with a lot of amazing people who are willing to put in the extra hours 7 days a week. I guess I always feel like there's so much more to do, so much to learn, so much to know. But it is a struggle to balance my career with my children. I'm always going, oh God, I'm a crap mother. I want to get home and put my kids to bed, and then sometimes if I'm spending a lot of time with my children, I think, oh God, I just want to be an artist, and it's hard.
How are you a different mother than your mother was, or than your upbringing? I mean, how are you bringing up your kids differently than the way you were brought up?
One thing my parents didn't encourage me to do was ask questions. It was the old because I said so routine.
Right.
And I hope that I'm encouraging my children to ask questions, to go beneath the surface.
And what about like being so famous and having kids? I mean,
sometimes she doesn't want me to come to certain things because she knows that everyone's going to pay attention to me, and then they'll treat her differently. I remember I took her to school, not this year, but the first day of school last year, and all these kids were like buzzing around, and she came home that day, and she was really irritated and kind of bummed out, and like people were they were playing this contest, like what would it be like to be Madonna's daughter, and
come on.
Yeah. What I hope that my children always get is that, this is work, and, fame is a byproduct of work. So, and it's not the most important thing, and that's not what we strive for, and we treat it like it's a separate animal, and we don't give too much import to it.
Yeah. And maybe if she resents certain things about having a famous mom, at least she understands that she had a passionate mom.
Yeah.
Of all that you're doing and everything that you've done, what do you have your eye on for the future?
I would love to direct a film. That's my new, after making this documentary, that's my new passion and something, a new frontier for me.
Any ideas?
Yeah, it will be musically oriented.
Well, when you cast this project,
Yes.
I sing.
I've actually heard that rumor about you, so.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You're a doll.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.